All right. Looks like we are up and running today. Yes, we're up and running. Sweet. All right, let's get everything set up real quick. There we go. There we go. All right. Just arranging some of my stuff real quick. Sweat. Fantastic. Guys, we are working on Duskull Community Day. I've already sunk up everything. Already started a little bit on the edit.
Alrighty, Community Day has...
Let's just jump right into it. We're at breakfast.
It's great. In the... Holy crap.
Got a little eating in this vlog.
I don't even know. What did I put in that? Put crack?
Alright, we're just checking that we are indeed live. Okay.
I don't even know. What did I put in that? Put crack? Put crack? LSD in there? Anyway, that's... What in that? Put crack? Anyway, that's... So... Yeah, man. No fast food breakfast. Yeah, man. No fast food breakfast does this. As good. Holy crap. As good. Holy crap. You got a whole battery of them. Anyway, Bojangles breakfast. This as good. Anyway, Bojangles breakfast. Oh my gosh. Breakfast. Oh my gosh. I should not eat this very often. But we're going to walk all day, and I need some... But I should not eat this very often. But we're going to walk all day, and I need some fuel. And I need some fuel. Also, this is going to be controversial too. Also, this is going to be controversial too. Their coffee isn't crap. It's a nice kind of acidic, very, It's just a nice base coffee. I like it. It's not very strong. It's not very strong. But it'll perk you up on a Sunday, you know? Oh my god. It's a nice base coffee. But their coffee isn't crap. It's just a nice base coffee.
What up? It's good, man. It's good. How about you? I'm just trying to get this community day edit done.
Perk you up on a Sunday, you know? Oh my god. Guys. Anyway, that's all. we're gonna keep gotching, and I'll I forgot to do the stats. We're gonna do the stats right after this. All right. We're gonna keep. That's all. We're gonna. It's just a nice base coffee. I like it. We're gonna keep gotching. And I forgot to do the stats. We're gonna do the stats right after this. All right.
Ooh, time off is always well deserved, I say. Time on. Time on. Goodness. That's what's not deserved. All right. Coffee. Oh, elixir of life.
Wow, go plus.
We're going to scale to frame size because we're using that weird aspect ratio. Gives us a little more leeway back in the width. All right.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Wow, go plus is unpaired. Let's just count how many Duskull we've got today. So Duskull. Age. So today we've got.
Let's get rid of that.
So today we've got 47. Let's ignore the shinies for now. Let's ignore the shinies for now. Okay, let's go to the Pokedex. And okay, let's go to the Pokedex. And this will all be edited. Alright, so let's go to Duskull. So grand total caught 1,162. So keep that in my mind because I just forgot the previous number. And age 0.
I'm so bad with numbers. Like I have
2
to.
minus 47 is minus 47. 1162 minus 47 is. Holy shit. 1162 minus. 1,075. 1,075. Hold on. I gotta check my numbers. 47. This is how bad I am with numbers, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's. This is all gonna get edited to show you the tension of 962 minus 47 is 1107 is 1162 minus 47 is 1150 is 1115. So we're starting this event 1115. So we're starting this event. So we before Community Day we had 1115. So we're starting this event. So we before Community Day we had 11. So we before 1115. Before Community Day we had 1100 minus 47 is before 15. Before Community Day we had 1115 Duskull. Let's put that in a keep note or something. Say we start on 1-5. We need to make note of how many shiny we started with. So let's go Duskull. So we already had 2. So we Duskull. We already had 2 shiny Duskull. We caught 3 so far. That's nice. Let's we caught. Gotcha caught. We caught. We caught. Gotcha caught. They're not any good, but we got 3 Duskull today. Gotcha got 3 Duskull today, and we previously had caught 2. So cool. So those are our stats at the start. All right. I'm gonna head over to the spot, and then we're gonna turn Gotcha off. We don't have any 4 stars. I'm gonna head over to the spot, and then we're gonna head over to the spot, and then we're gonna turn Gotcha off. We don't have any 4 stars. Cool. Shiny. Not shiny. We're just making sure. Clear the. All right. 4 stars. And then we're gonna turn Gotcha off. We don't have any 4 stars. But I'm getting my camera out. Okay. The start. I'm gonna head over to the spot, and then we're gonna. That's at the start. But I'm getting my camera out. Okay, we got the live stream started. We are at the spot. Look at this. But I'm getting my camera out. Okay.
Scaled frame size, move it over.
Okay, we got the live stream started. We are at the spot. Look at this. Look at it, guys. It's quite the cluster. Look at it, guys. Look at it, guys. It's quite the cluster. So what's gonna happen?
I'm basically okay. So, I'm basically using a combination of Command K, Control K, if you're on a PC. Well, I'm on a PC, so if you're on a Mac, it's Command K. And what Command K does is it creates a cut at the playhead. So this blue thing is the playhead. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, well, you barely see it, but there's a line going down the whole playhead here from this blue mark right there. If you hit Control K, it creates a cut down that line, but okay, well, normally it cuts through the whole thing. Okay, right now it's only cutting through, it's cutting through what is selected, which track is selected. If you want to cut through the whole thing, you do Shift Control K. And what that'll do is it'll make a line through the playhead. I'm using a combination of that with Q and W. What Q does is it takes everything from your playhead and deletes it back to the previous cut. So like from this point back, if I hit Q, I hit the wrong button. If I hit Q, it deletes everything back. Whereas W is another one, is it deletes everything from the playhead forward, like that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going through.
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna live stream. We're gonna fast catch everything, and then if something is shiny, we're gonna get to the recording here.
So there I kind of finished the phrase. So I'm hitting Control K, Control Shift K.
Right. Cool.
And then here's where I start up again, so I want to close that gap, I just hit Q. That's editing. Editing. Out of the we did it.
Here. Just to recap, we started the event with 1,115 Duskull caught.
All this information is unnecessary. I was doing this as a reiteration for the live stream.
Most of the morning because I was having breakfast.
So all this information is not really necessary. It's necessary for the live stream.
Age 0. So far we've caught 71.
So it's all pretty much unnecessary.
Here. Just to recap,
all that recap.
Gotcha. Caught 71. How many shiny today? 3 shinies and no hundos. So there we go. Good starting point. Let's go.
Alright, so all that information was for the live stream. We already have that info in the previous clip, so I'm just deleting it all. Because this is a vlog, and we gotta go rapid fire. We gotta go. Alright.
Get to the recording here. I am live streaming, y'all. Alright, real quick, we got...
So... I'm just yeeting it all. Yeah, we're getting rid of all this stuff. Also here, so my timeline right now is the aspect ratio of most cell phones, most mobile phone screens, which is slightly wider than 16 by 9. All the footage is in 16 by 9, and so this affords me a little bit more wiggle room, especially when I have like a, you know, my phone screen here on screen with it. So what I could do is I could scale the frame size, and so that makes this 16 by 9. You can't really see because this is here. But you see they'll have black on both sides, and so now I have like way more horizontal room to kind of play with. So like, let's say my wife was in there with me, I can get her in the shot, and it won't be blocked because of this guy. 16 before I was editing on 16 by 9, it'd be much less horizontal space real estate to work with. So it's just a little thing. Little benefit of the, you know, fact that most everybody's watching this on their phone screens.
I am live streaming, y'all. All right, real quick, we got some field research to do. All right, real quick, we got some field research to do. I think, yeah. Wait, there's nothing to catch. Cool. Just kidding. Powerful Pokemon 5. Research to do. Just kidding. Powerful Pokemon 5 times. We can. Just kidding. All right, real quick, we got some.
No, that's not field research, so I gotta.
Field.
Just take out the word field. Just this.
Got some research to do.
There you go. It's like I never said field.
We got some research to do. Powerful Pokemon 5 times. We can do that.
Here's how like bad my brain is with like multitasking and memory. I read Power Pokemon 5 times. So by the time I find a Pokemon to power up, I forget how many times I have to power it up. That's how quickly the information leaves my brain. It does not want to stay there. It wants to run away as fast as possible. So like,
let's find a good Pokemon to power up. Hold on, I'm one-handing it. Sorry. Pokemon 5 times. We could do it. Let's look at our hundos. The Smeargle.
So I literally said it right here.
Power Pokemon 5 times. We could do it.
Right.
The Smeargle get powered up. Was it 3 times or 5 times?
Less than a second between me saying Power Pokemon 5 times and me going, was it 3 times? Or was it 5 times?
Power Pokemon 5 times. We could do it.
Time.
Let's look at our hundos. The Smeargle get powered up. Was it 3 times or 5 times?
Seriously, Jay? Seriously? My brain does not retain anything in the moment, especially.
I don't know. I just did a bunch. Did a bunch. 5 times. We can do that. Okay, 5 times.
Boom. Editing is magic. You get all that out of there, but also it's like I'm just amazed by how like bad my brain is at retaining things. Is really bad at retaining things. I'm just like that's just you literally said Power Pokemon 5 times, and then like a second later, like, was it 3 times? Was it 5 times? I don't know. What up, GPK polls? Yeah.
Cool.
But like that's my life, literally. Like, some people think I'm trolling them. Like I was on the phone with the bank that loaned me money for my HVAC system, and I was paying off the balance. And the lady read off the balance to me 5 times. It was literally like, as she read it, I was writing it down wrong. Because the numbers all blended, like they all jumbled up as I was writing it down. And that's how, like, I I don't know. I mixed up all the numbers. I could have paid them anything, like twice as much as I owed. I had no idea. Also, don't go into debt for an HVAC unit. That's all I'm saying. That's just the dumbest thing ever. It's a $9,000 unit. I think I spent like 13,000 paying it off, because I don't know what the number. I'm bad with numbers, guys. But don't go into debt for stupid crap. Interest rates, they're dumb. It's like it's the same thing with cell phones. You're like, oh, this company's gonna give me a free cell phone. No, they're gonna take it out of your bill. Your bill's gonna be way more, and they show you the price you're paying for it. It's way above MSRP. So it's like you're like, okay, here's a HVAC. It's a heating and air unit. It's central air conditioning. I don't know what HVAC stands for. Yes. So it's my air conditioning unit. It also heats my house. So it's all that stuff. But anyway, it's probably something real obvious. It was like heating something and air conditioning. Yeah, we cut all of. It's sort of like, so people like Trainer Tips or the Trainer Club, they spend a lot of time making sure they nail it. You know, they're very eloquent. They nail it, and it takes less editing. I can't freaking do that because I don't remember stuff. So like, my style is I cut out all the pauses, which takes forever. You know, but you'll see that a lot on YouTube. You'll see a lot of chop, chop, chop. But then you have people who are really smart, like Trainer Tips and Billy from the Trainer Club, and they basically just, you know what, I know what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it one take. It's going to be great. That's going to be it. You don't have to chop it up, take out the pauses, the ums, the uhs, the stutters, none of that. And so that's what they do. And I can't do that. I can't even remember the number 5. Anywho, but also cell phones, right? You know that phone is worth like $1,200, right? But you go into it and with, you know, saying they're gonna give it to you for free, right? Quote unquote free. They're just gonna charge you 19 extra bucks on your bill for the next 2 years. You just spend over $2,000 on a $1,200 phone just because you can get it for free, and it's like or like, let's take that extra 19 bucks, save it up every month, and in less than 10 months, you're gonna be able to just buy that phone, and then you can have the cheapest freaking phone plan ever. Just stuff like that. Yeah, memory. It's not getting older. I was just never good with it. I just never had good memory. It would frustrate my teachers and my parents to all get up. It's like, I just freaking told you. And I'm like, I know. It left my brain already. Anyway, I'm sure there's something I can do. I'm sure I could train my memory or whatever, but like, I should, because freaking this is making my life difficult. Making my life hard. But like, you can tell, I mean, when a video is like super fast paced and like, yo, what? Hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's because all the pauses are cut out. And you're just like, it is that person has that energy. They've got that charisma, whatever. But also, they're cutting all their pauses out. It makes more impact. Like, we learned it in editing. When you edit like a fight scene, you cut out like, you know, up to like 3 frames right at the impact. So you don't actually see impacts in film and television because they cut it out. And I mean, they don't have to, but it's a stylistic choice. And so like some certain action movies, you'll notice like 1 or 2 or 3, up to 3 frames could get cut out at point of impact. So right as the punch lands, it's already, they cut it out. It makes the impact more violent. You know, so it's just like, it just makes it seem like, because you've just been jarred visually, your brain doesn't register that you saw a cut, but visually there's something that jarred you. And when it's a punch or it's an impact or something, it just even more so like gives you that idea that, oh yeah, this is more violent than it's supposed to be. I mean, sometimes you have the slow motion and you have the like that stuff, yeah, that's done for impact and you won't have any frames cut out. But in like a fight scene, you're just like, what you'll see is like it's just like all of a sudden my fist is over here and your brain doesn't register it. It's more violent. And so that's what we're doing on the brains of little children, guys. That's what YouTube is doing to the brains of our futures. The future of the world. We're committing violence against their brains by just introducing them to a video. It's like, hey guys, a kid's just gonna grow up like freaking shell-shocked. Like, I need you to tell me that, but I need you to be more violent, please. Gonna have a violent future. Or they're gonna want to mellow out when they get older. Like, oh man, so much freaking violence. I need to mellow the frick out. Who knows? Maybe we're saving the world by being violent to children. Who knows?
Let's claim our.
It was a weird rant that I went on, but that's why we cut. We cut out all the pauses. I use Adobe all the way. I'm Adobe, full ecosystem Adobe. I work on it at work, but I pay for my own license at home. The whole suite. I do After Effects, motion graphics at work, as well as doing motion graphics templates. So yeah, like Adobe all the way. Yeah, you could edit on any tool. Like, honestly, if you can learn one tool, you can learn most of them. Final Cut is a completely, like, why did Apple do that to Final Cut? I don't know, because I was a Final Cut Pro editor for 10 years, and Final Cut 7 was, like, really great, and then freaking Final Cut 10 comes out, and it's like, what did you do? So that's a different beast, but if you can learn on any editing tool, you can learn on another one. I mean, the jump from Final Cut Pro to a professional video editing suite, then like, there is a kind of learning curve, because so like Final Cut 10 is like more like node based editing, kind of sort of like what you would find in like in like, I don't even know, Nuke or something. Some tools I haven't used in ages, but it's kind of node based. It's not really. It's like a bastardization between node based editing and having a timeline. So right now this is kind of the way we all learned to edit nonlinear this way. You have a timeline, you drop footage onto it, and you just chop it up, right? Final Cut Pro does it a little different. Like, they have a timeline, but it's not quite a timeline. Anyway, if you can learn to use Final Cut, fine. All more power to you. But this is the way people have been editing video professionally for decades. And then, and before this, it was a little different. Obviously, you have two beta decks, connected to like a editing console, like a compiler kind of thing, and then you shuttle through your video, you find the endpoint you want, and then you mark the endpoint, and then you mark the out point, and you have like a blank tape that's already dubbed over black, that you already dubbed black onto it, so that the recording process would go easier, the information would transfer over better, and then you hit assemble, and then the tape deck will rewind to slightly before the endpoint, and this tape will rewind slightly to where their endpoint for that is, and then it'll start playing, and when it hits the endpoint, it'll record onto the second tape. And that's how you edited back in the day. You just shuffled, you press rewind on the tape deck, and you found the spot, you hit in and out, and then assemble, and then it would assemble. Actually, back in the day, the way I learned to edit, so the way I learned to edit in film school is once I got my film processed, I threaded it onto a Steenbeck flatbed editor, right? And what it would do is it would shuttle through the film, and on a tiny screen, you'd be able to see your footage. You see your film projected across it. You find your endpoint, and there's a little spot like right in front of you with a light showing what frame you're currently on. And you take a grease pencil and you mark that frame, and that's your end. And then you shuttle to the end of your take, and you take that grease pencil and you mark it. And then you pull the film out. And you find your grease pencil marks, you put it in the splicer, you line up with the sprockets, and they go, and it cuts at that moment. And then you move it over and to the other point, and then cut it, right? And then you have basically a piece of film that is the length of that one take that you liked, and then you hang it on hooks, all right? These hooks that for some reason, these hooks are hanging above the garbage bag that you throw your unwanted takes into. So at the end of the night, when inevitably your perfect take falls off the hook into this garbage bin full of unwanted takes that look exactly the same, you have to sit there and just like desperately, one by one, look at these film takes and be like, which one is the one I liked? Which one is the one I liked? And then at 2 a.m., you find it triumphantly, cut it into your, and then splice it into your film. Oh, and splicing, what you do is you take the ends of your two takes where you want to attach them together. You line them up in your splicer, and then you delicately, you got to be very accurate with this. There's something called splicing tape. Splicing tape is like, it's kind of like Scotch tape, but it is the same width of your film reel, and it has sprockets. So you line up the sprockets exactly, and once you get it just right, you go and it seals that tape. And some editors, which all editors should do this, or else when you project your film, it could tear. You flip it over and you splice the back. You put some tape on the back as well, and you go and you double splice that stuff so it won't break in the projector. And that's how you edit film. And that's how I edited back in the day. Story time. I didn't know it was gonna be story time. I kind of rambled. Guys, here's my cat. You guys want to see my cat? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You want to see my cat? Let's see this freaking gorgeous boy. Hey, be better at presenting yourself. It's not just about giving me hugs and eating my gotcha. No, it's more about letting people see your beautiful face. See your beautiful face. You have a beautiful face. You have a beautiful face, kitty boy. Look at this beautiful boy. Look at this perfect boy. He's just so nice. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's biting me. You're true. I bite you back. Listen to him purr. He's so happy right now. Look at this guy. Look at how happy he is. What up to Papa JJ? All right. Good boy. Oh, yeah, I know. Good boy. I know he wants me. All right, get down. Oh, you missed my cat faces. All right. Back to the grind. Guys, back to the grind. I was telling everybody about editing.
Let's claim
how I learned to edit. It's funny because like people are, I was looking up my job description the other day, and part of it was a degree from films, from like a film program or some kind of video program, and I'm like, guys, do you know how I learned to edit in film school? We shot on film, and then we edited that film on a flatbed Steenbeck. We did not do nonlinear editing in film school. I didn't learn to use Final Cut Pro or Premiere in film school. No, we didn't shoot video. We shot film. I mean, I was learning it on the side. I was always using it, but like at the same time, no, we learned to shoot film in film school.
Let's claim our Sinnoh stones.
They don't teach that now. I mean, it was kind of a sad thing. Like my senior year at NYU, there were Steenbecks lining the curb. They were throwing them away. Not all of them, mind you, but like all of their editing suites were Steenbecks. Like they had a couple Avid suites, but it was mostly just Steenbecks. And then, like, as the years progressed, they replaced all of those editing space with either Avid Online or even Final Cut Pro decks. Now I don't even know what they're doing. But yeah, it was kind of a sad thing. Because, like, I'm just walking the streets. I was walking by 721 Broadway, and it was, like, right there on the, like, behind the building, the alley behind the building. So it was right behind it. I think it was Mercer Street. It was just a bunch of beautiful, giant, heavy Steenbeck Flagbag editors just waiting to get picked up and thrown away. And I was like, oh man. As much suffering I have, like, you know, I've been subjected to at the hands of those machines. Like, I was like, man, if this thing didn't weigh 3,000 pounds, I would take it home. But yeah, now you can freaking edit video on, you know, on a laptop. Like, you can buy, like, a $2,000 laptop, and boom, you can edit video. I mean, maybe less than 2,000. I mean, ideally, you'd spend the money. Ideally, you get a high-performance gaming laptop, and you'd edit on that. But if it wasn't ideal, you know, then, yeah, stuff.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
We didn't have Q and W in film school. No, we had a razor blade, and we had a splicer and some splicing tape. But now we have Q and W.
Woohoo!
So I put a cut here, and then I hit Q, and it closes.
All right, good night, Baz.
That's me saying goodbye.
Counter.
Good night to somebody on a stream.
Starting count. Woohoo! Starting counter. Is an unshiny Duskull. We're gonna one-hand throw here. Gonna try to at least. Great throw. Okay. I'm not covering the microphone.
Here's the thing, and I 100% don't recommend this, but as a kid in high school, you know, growing up, and as a broke kid in college, I must have pirated every Creative Suite. Before Creative Suite was a thing, I had pirated, like, Adobe products, like Adobe Premiere 5.1 or something, like something, not even CS, Adobe Photoshop, like every version of Adobe Photoshop. Like, as a kid, I did that, and that's how I learned. This day and age, if you want to learn video, HitFilm is free. Guys, HitFilm. Get HitFilm. It's free. If you want to pay for some of the modules, they're all worth it. And it teaches you to use a tool that kind of combines Premiere and After Effects into one. And if you can use HitFilm, you can easily learn to use Premiere Pro. So, like, nowadays you don't have to. Also, like, sure, it's kind of expensive, but $60 a month is what you pay for your phone bill. And with that, you get all of Creative Suite. You can do Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects. You've got access to InDesign. You've got access to Lightroom. You got access to, like, basically the entire Creative Suite for $60 a month. So, like, it doesn't make sense anymore. You know what I mean? Like, most people's phone bill is more than $60 a month. You know, and kind of, if you really want to take this seriously and learn to use these tools that are readily available is $60 a month. And you get the most up-to-date Creative Suite. Like, if Adobe didn't constantly iterate and improve and add updates and add features and innovate and constantly push it forward, like we're using, like, there's a captions function within this that can transcribe your sequence for you, and it does an excellent job. Not only transcribes your sequence, it creates captions that are using AI. Those captions are done in a way that makes sense and flows properly. Like, like, that's new. We use that all the time. We still use Otter for some things. Otter is a transcription service that's online, but most of the time, like, that transcription service beats Otter. So, like, Adobe keeps adding these innovations every time. So it's actually a disservice to yourself if you don't pay for it. So if you pay for it, you get all this stuff. You get all these updates. You get all these tools that would make editing easier. But yeah, when I was a kid, I pirated everything.
I'm not covering the microphone. I keep covering the microphone. Is an unshiny Duskull. Great throw. Okay. I'm not covering. I want to do it. Got it.
Usually I cut from the shiny to the shiny.
Okay. Got it. Alright. Duskull was caught. The mic is on that side, so I don't think I'm covering it, but I'm worried. Okay. A price! It's not good!
I remember when I pirated Macromedia Flash. I was making Flash sites. I was making Flash websites as a 16-year-old kid. You're not paying for it. That's all.
Kill.
I mean, I must have given my dad's computer so many viruses. And then I bought my own computer. So I saved up my money. And I bought my own computer.
What's next on the research?
It was a Pentium 3. It was a Pentium 3. And I had an ATI All-in-Wonder card. Because for video editing, I needed to hook up my VCR somehow. So the All-in-Wonder card had a TV antenna in that I plugged my VCR in. And that's how I would capture footage to edit video in high school. Man, those were the days.
What's next on the research?
I don't even know how much RAM I had. It was probably like very limited, nothing.
There is none. Cool. There is none. Cool. I didn't buy the dollar research, guys, because I stopped buying it since when Niantic did the weird thing, and I don't know. Don't feel like starting yet. Don't feel like starting that bad habit of buying the thing. Ooh, free Ultra Ball box. Habit of buying the thing. Cool. Ooh, free Ultra Ball box. Very nice. Ooh, free Ultra Ball box. Very nice. And we get a daily free box. And we get a daily free box. Very nice. Not buying that community day box. Alright, you know what? We'll get this dollar box. Why not? Okay. Yeah. One tap buy. Buy it. Buy it, please. Stop showing my information. Community day box. Alright, you know what? We'll get this dollar box. Ooh, free Ultra Ball box. Very nice.
So we're just gonna hit record. So like what I found out is when you're live streaming your screen, it won't let you do in-app purchases. So that's what I found out. Too late, actually. I wasn't gonna. So that's why I didn't buy the $1 research. But also I wasn't gonna in the first place. I just decided I'd do it.
And we got.
But yeah, if you're live streaming from the phone, the YouTube app won't let you make in-app purchases. That's what I found out. Or maybe the button was being weird. I don't know.
First shiny on camera. Very nice. First shiny on camera. There you go. First shiny on camera.
That is pretty smart. But, like, also, like, I kind of wanted to do it.
There you go. What up, Snow?
But I wasn't going to end the stream to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been weird.
Snow 523. Gonna throw a great ball at it. Great ball at it. My hair is coming out. Go away, hair. Great ball at it. Great ball at it. My hair is coming out. Go away, hair. Okay. Ooh, critical catch. Nice.
It is very smart. Guys, I hate to say it. I need to leave. I just started. It's been 45 minutes of editing and ranting and raving about the state of editing.
My face back on. Alright. It's a price. It's a price. He's no good. Okay. Cool. Good. Cool.
Is this where I got back to back? It's where I got back to back. It's like I got back to back, and then the next one is shiny.
He's no good. Cool.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Appreciate that you think it's helpful. Here's another cool trick. So, if I wanted to include this bit, which I probably will, if you select the clip on the timeline, I already deleted the audio track because I'm a dummy. If you hit F, it brings it up in your source window exactly at the same point. So, and then what I could do is I could just drop in this audio right here, and boom, we got audio back. So now I could continue the audio here.
No good. Cool. Cool.
Maybe I could chop it there.
Cool.
Yeah, y'all must be getting mobbed right now with that OLED Switch coming out, right? Oh, it's also early over there. It is late here. I need to leave. Alright, put the camera away and proceed. Oh my gosh, back to back. Oh my gosh.
Ace. He's no good. Cool.
Alright, put the camera away and proceed. Oh my gosh, back to back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, back to back.
Alright, I put the camera away and immediately got a back-to-back shiny, so... Alright, I put the camera away and immediately got a back-to-back shiny, so here we go, 377. Whew, great throw.
I mean, you probably got tons of resellers coming in too, right? Because of the way the used market is right now. That's just nuts. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why are like used PS3 games going for like $40 on Amazon? I don't understand. But to all the people that are, you know, capitalizing off of it, like, more power to you. You know, I've got a whole Rock Band set, like, you know, collecting dust in my attic. And that stuff's going for some money, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I feel like becoming a reseller. I don't. So I'm not gonna, but still, goodness.
Cool.
Alright, put the camera away and proceed. Oh my gosh, back to back. Oh my gosh. All right, I put the camera away. Like, I watch YouTube channels like Phoenix Resale, and I'm like, this is insanity. Whatever is happening right now is insanity. All right, so what I did was I reset it to middle so that I could extend it out to fill the whole screen. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a Gaussian blur to it. All right, and then we're going to make it blurry. Slightly blurry, see? So now it's just...
He's no goo.
Cool. Alright, put the camera away and proceed. Oh my gosh, back to back. Oh my gosh. Alright, I put... No, I mean that's what Phoenix does. He goes right in. He's in Lexington, Kentucky, but like that dude goes into a GameStop with the intent to sell. So I don't know what the math is on that, but apparently like you could turn around, you can flip these games real easy. Like he's found there's a lot of used value. Like I don't personally see it, but anyway. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna head into work and